Hey guys, had a little trip on the Susquehanna River today. Pretty good trip. We caught some fish. It was cold today. I started out, it was 34 degrees. It was 42 in the truck on the drive home, so it warmed up a little bit, but it was still pretty cold. Um, Water's still really muddy, typical for having a bunch of rain. So uh, stay tuned, watch the video. Got some. I forgot my head mount camera today, so I had the big camera going, so I got a little bit of footage. Stay tuned after the video, and I'll go over what baits I was using and what I was doing. All right, enjoy. Scoping fish. It's that easy. It's that easy. Once you get a decent cast in. Decent little guy. Caught him on the. Get back in the water there. Young forward facing sonar and just a little Bass Pro Shop jig head. Cold and the water's real muddy. So you kind of got to fish them slow because they're not super active. When you find them, they're just sitting on the bottom, just chilling out. And then when you find them, you kind of got to bounce this thing off their nose 2 or 3 times. I don't know if you've seen that, but I missed him. He came back and got it. Went to a slightly smaller jig head minnow. That way it would sink faster. Paid off. Bunch of little guys stacked in there. Well, these little guys wouldn't win you no money, but they sure are a lot of fun. And they are stacked in here. because he broke off at the boat. Caught him on this little Ned rig. I hate these things, but I hate them because they work so good and I break off a lot. So it kind of makes me fish with them. Alright guys, so the two baits that I was primarily using, this one can't get much more simple. It's a little Yum, the forward-facing sonar minnows. These will work without forward-facing sonar. You don't have to have them. I just kind of bounce it across the bottom. It's just basically a glorified crappie jig head, and I kind of just bounce it a little bit, work it close to the bottom. I was using live scope, but you can do this without live scope. Live scope just shows you where the fish is exactly, but you kind of got to find the fish first for that to even work. So, I mean, if there's no fish there, then the live scope's not going to pick on something that's not there. So, it's not an end-all be-all tool. It just slows down a lot of empty cast. And it worked today. I was catching, since it was cold and it was muddy, and we were pretty warm a few days ago, I tried to find slack water anywhere I could find where the water was making a big eddy or going slow, and that seemed to be where I caught my fish at, was in the do-nothing water, where a fish can literally just sit there and do nothing. They're cold-blooded animals, and if the water's cold, they don't want to be very active. So this bait works good for fish that are just laying there. Next bait, basically just a similar, working it the same way. Just your good old Ned head and Ned worm. This is California crawl. Water was muddy, so I kind of like to throw a dark color. I know that that doesn't make sense, but I think it's the silhouette of it that makes it be seen. So out of all the intelligence we've gained on fish, we honestly don't know very much about their eyesight. Some people say they can't even see color. How much of that is true, I don't know, but I know that if you got muddy water, throw a dark color, light water, clean water, throw a lighter color. So that's what I was able to do to make work. That's what I caught all the fish on today, was those two baits. I couldn't get anything going on any kind of moving bait. It was just the water was too cold. The fish are pretty lethargic. That was pretty much what I did. I do have live scope. I do not have a $3,000 unit. I've got the Lowrance version, the Eagle Eye 9, that is under $1,000. Like I said earlier, it's not an end all. It just shows you exactly where the fish is. That doesn't mean he's going to eat it, and you have to be able to get within casting distance of him for the live scope to be able to see him. So it's not a magic box like everybody seems to think it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There'll be more coming. Hopefully some more exciting ones where I'm not fishing just slow stuff. Maybe some jerkbait videos where they're kind of one right after another. And we got turkey season coming up. We'll do that. So, and we've got this weekend we have a bird dog competition, and little Lefty's going to be in a bird dog competition. So I'm going to plan on taking the cameras and getting some footage of that. So enjoy, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hitting a like and subscribe. And me and Eileen will see you guys later.